So I have decided I might try to start doing toy reviews a little more frequently now, so here you go. You get another one after the other one a few days ago. So, what's up everyone? BFan704 Productions. Like I said, today we're doing another review, and like I said, I might try to start doing these a little more frequently now. Because I mean, they're kind of a little easy to do, and I have a ton of stuff I need to show. Because, like, I'm sure a lot of you don't even know what all I have in this collection. Because, like, I've only done, like, maybe 5 reviews up to this point now. Like, I've done the Ringbo Mobile, the Walkers, the Xylon Dragon, the AWP Disco Ball, and the Glow Uzi, and that's kind of it. Like, that's only, like, that's less than 10 things that I've actually reviewed. So, for today's review, we're going to be reviewing 3, not 1, not 2, 3 hanging things. And no, I am not talking about this Brainy Baby thing. And I am also not talking about the Ring Mobile because I already reviewed that last month, so we're going to take that off. And I'm going to set it down onto the side. Right. And we're going to take this 3D printed S hook off of my Windspinner because I didn't have one, because you kind of have to put one on yourself. So no, we're not reviewing either of those. So we're reviewing 3 other hanging things. First one, let me just grab the remote for the spinner real quick, and I might have to move the camera up. But first thing that we're reviewing is, as you can see, the Helix, or kind of like the Helix spinner from Mozart. Let me move the camera up just a little bit. Alright, and let me get the motor on. Wait, no, that's the wrong direction. Other way, other way. It needs to go. There we go. So, if you're not familiar with the story, last year, Jagger had found a listing on HiBid for 36 of these, and so he sold them to enthusiasts, like pretty much like about half of the community. And he currently has 12 more that are about to go up. I might order another one, or maybe 2 more from him. But yeah, so this is like the one time that I actually managed to get my hands on one of something from a big lot, because I've missed out on a ton of things in the past. Like, I've missed out on things like the Bulldog, the 32 Figures Flashing UFO, the Vivi Waves. Like, I've missed out on a ton of big lots of other stuff. But, no, this one I actually managed to get my hands on. Although that did come with a downside, though, because if you look very carefully, I'm not going to turn it off, but, that little green thing underneath the yellow one, you can see some glue right there. Well, Jagger ended up accidentally sending me one of them. Out of the 36 of them, like 3 of them were like broken. So, and unfortunately, he sent me one of those broken ones. Thankfully, it took a lot of time and a bunch of different stuff. Like, I tried using like super glue, epoxy, J-weld. Like, none of that stuff really worked. So ultimately, I just put a shit ton of hot glue on it, and it's held up for past several months now, so it works. But yeah, so this is essentially basically the same thing as the actual Mozart one. It's from the same line. It's by Natural Wonders. It's just one Helix, and they're not all the same size, and obviously that little frog at the bottom, which I will admit is actually kind of nice. Yeah, it's really cool, I will admit. Whenever he lists those other ones, if you don't already have one, I would buy one because they're really cool. Alright, I don't want this video to go on forever, so let's move on to the next thing. Which actually, I'm going to leave that S hook on for. Along with that came the next thing along with that, he also sent me something else, which is boring, but you know what? I got it for free, so, no, not the light falling over. He sent this along with the Helix spinner, and I got it for free, so I don't really care if it's stupid, but, it is one of the spiral streamers. There's like 12 of them that are in the set. These came from Amazon. Like, they were sold on Amazon. Come on, go the other direction. There we go. Wait, is that the way they go? I don't know. Okay, they're probably supposed to go the other way, but I don't care. But yeah, it's dumb, but you know what? I got it for free. I don't really care. This is one of the three that's used. There's also a yellow and a purple that's also used in Beethoven, but yeah, I got it for free. I don't really care. It is one of the exact ones, as I mentioned. It's a red one, which is obviously one of the three that was used. I think it's supposed to be going the other direction, but I don't know. From my perspective, looking at it, if you look at it long enough, you can maybe make it look like it's going the other way, but I don't know. Um, but yeah, it's honestly, I don't have much to say about this one, actually. It's kind of boring. I could just buy a whole set for all of them, because they're like, it's like $4 for a 12-pack, I'm pretty sure he said. So I could just buy a pack of them, and maybe sell the rest of them. I don't know. I don't know who, honestly, I'd send them to, because lots of people already have this. And they're not really discontinued. They're still being sold on Amazon, so yeah. So yeah, don't have much to say about that. Let's just get it off here, because who cares about this? No, go this way. There we go. Trying to get it off the hook. It didn't want to come off of it. All right. And then the last thing, before we actually get onto it, I need to pause the video so I can put this fishing line onto the S hook, so I can actually make it hang up. So I'm going to pause the camera while I put that on. Alright, quick Rooster Walker cameo, as well as that thing from that Korean newbie Mozart ripoff. That's not what we're looking on. Our final hanging thing that we're reviewing today is the butterfly crystalite. Yep, I do happen to own one of these. So this one also has another fun story. So this is another one of those that was just a big number of them that were on eBay from one person. They had like 15 of these or something. Everyone was buying them. I was going to buy one, but then it sold out. Because keep in mind, this was October 2022. This was like before I actually had money, which is why I missed out on some of the other things like the 32 Figures Flashing UFO and the Vivi Waves. So then there were still a couple of them up for a while, and then ultimately they sold out. Well then, about a week ago, or actually 2 weeks ago, the seller just randomly found a couple more left and just listed them on, and so I got one of them. So this was basically like, I almost thought I was gonna miss out on it, but no, I have one now. There's the top one right there. And this did come with the packaging, right here. For some reason, there is a fishing line that actually comes with it that you can hang it with. I just used a different one because I'm not using this one because it'd be too big, and it'd be like, this thing would be like all the way at the floor. But they give you a fishing line that you can actually tie to it and hang it up. But yeah, crystalites, dazzling, sparkling jewels in motion. This thing is like also falling apart too. Like, look at this. It's like almost entirely popped off, but you know what? It's fine. And it is West Coast design, if you had any doubts. This website no longer works anymore, because if you try to look them up, you just get redirected to a company that bought them in the breeze, who made my little triple rainbow pinwheel right there, and they sell like a bunch of other new tech kites related stuff. Apparently they own West Coast design now, and they sell the wind socks as well, like the gold one over there. They don't have green anymore, but they have like all the other colors. But yeah, you can pause and read this all if you want. I'm not going to go over it, although I will admit the illustrations are kind of cool. Like there's a sea life one that I think Bard77 had before he left the community, and then there's the butterfly one, and then something kind of like the windsock. Like it is a nice little packaging, I will admit. And I do have this other crystalite as well. I'm not going to review it in this video because it's not BE, but I do have this other crystalite as well that I got years ago. It's this little stars one. This one is White Eagle, which is interesting. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I would review this one, but honestly, since it's not BE and I'm kind of running low on time, I'm just not going to. But just know, it's basically the same thing as this, but stars. But yeah, that's basically it for this review. I wanted to do more than one thing again, kind of like I did with the Bach review with the Disco Ball and the Xylon Dragon. So maybe I might start doing more than one thing in my reviews now. I'm not sure, but yeah, like I said, in all my other reviews, if you have any suggestions for anything, leave them down in the comments below. I do have plans for the next one that will hopefully be on Sunday. It will be that lamp that I mentioned in the Glow Uzi, and I'll just reveal it because I'm hopefully gonna have it fixed. It's the Magma Light. I will be reviewing that next, and it will be just itself in that video. But yeah. So if you enjoyed this review, sure to give it a thumbs up. As always, remember to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you all in the next review. Peace out, mates.